Wat een gedoe. Sorry man. Nee, voor iedereen. Ik kreeg net een error dat mijn applicatie suspended wordt omdat de license of zoiets niet klopt. Ik weet even niet precies. Maar ik heb dit spel gewoon gekocht. En dat hij dit doet, daar snap ik niks van. Nou heb ik eventjes de license gerestored en ik hoop, ja, ik weet niet of ik dadelijk weer die error krijg. Wow. Oh my god. Er moet eentje naar boven. Dat was heel raar man, ik heb dat nog nooit gehad, zo'n pop-up. Dat je license suspended wordt. Dat krijg je toch meestal als je games gepirated of zo.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
De afgelopen 24 uur zijn er problemen geweest met het netwerk van de PlayStation, waardoor deze error kijken. En dit is van een maand geleden. Afgelopen 24 uur, dus vanaf 18 uur is het geweest. Ja, oké. Oh. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Accio zorgt ervoor dat je toch iemand ontmantelt van zijn stok.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Friendly chirping.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, relinquish your charm. Excellent. Good. Don't. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it!
Aha.
Splendid! Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Ah, en ik ben blauw. Oké.
There we go.
Ah, wacht, wacht.
Excellent.
Watch this.
Oeh.
That is how it's done.
Stay focused.
Dat was slom.
Let us see this.
Ik had echt weer los moeten laten. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ze heeft gewonnen. Echt vies. Omdat ik lom ben.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Oh. Oh my god.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
That's it.
Here we go. Phew.
Kom, kom, kom. Op.
Quite
Ah.
impressive.
Is tijd.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Well, playing a game attached to your account.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Beth. You know it won't work on humans.
Oké, duidelijk. Ik was nog heel eventjes verder aan het researchen over dit feitje.
A word, if
Maar
you
ik heb het
would.
nooit gehad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Unai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ooh.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day is going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it,
No,
the Minister
please.
for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Revelio.
Fun, I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Wow, wat is zij aan het doen?
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, hoe zet je dit nou weer aan? Oh, dit is denk ik gewoon om... Aha. Level 1 lock.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh, hij is onder die missie. Celestial Dark Ray. Wacht eens even, wat is dat dan? Challenges, quests. Ooh. Never mind. Oh, ik heb nog een uitroepteken ergens. Wat? Oh, die handschoenen natuurlijk. Oh, wacht, was dat niet? You're not currently tracking anything. Ah, ja. Quests. Is the map? Zijn de quests?
Revelio.
Die heb ik maar nooit. Wow. Oh. Je kan pushen eigenlijk. Konden die katten, waren dat geen lopende alarm security camera's? Oh.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Oh!
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very
Interesting.
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. Protego. Levioso.
All of these students would accept. I do enjoy lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Duidelijk.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Zijn het fast travel spots? Wow.
Revelio.
Ja man, dat is echt niet normaal. Ik werd er net even uitgekikt. Ik kreeg een of andere pop-up man. Daarom was ik even eruit. Ik kreeg dat mijn licentie niet gerestord kon worden, omdat... ik weet het niet. Kennelijk zeg maar, het kwam erop neer dat deze game niet voor mij was of zo. Ik weet het niet man. Maar ik had deze game zelf gekocht dus. Ja man, ik wil ook stoppen man. Huh? Had je die... kreeg je die pop-up ook? Want ik had slightly een beetje stress. Want ik had zoiets van... Huh? Ik heb deze game gewoon legit gekocht in de PlayStation Store. Oh. Ja, dat is toch raar, of niet? Doe je gameshare met iemand? Want ik was al op internet aan het kijken. En ze zeggen als je doet gameshare met iemand... en de connectie in het internet valt weg... Ja, zie je, ik gameshare ook niet. Dan is het een error van de game. Want ik kreeg ook in één keer... ja... Ik zweer het je, ik kreeg net suspending the game in 15 minutes because your license could not be verified. Dat was hem. En ik had zoiets van... Who the fuck? Ik heb dit nog nooit gehad. Maar toen ik keek, bleek dat PlayStation Network eruit lag. Dus misschien kan het daarmee te maken hebben, want ik heb deze digitaal gekocht. Dat is het nadeel als je games digitaal koopt, denk ik. Ik weet niet. Het heeft toch wel af en toe... level 11 vlog. En level 11 vlog. Of level 2, ja, level 2. Wacht. Oh ja. Moet even die quests aanzetten. Hier, krijg je het weer. Suspending this game or app in 15 minutes because the license can't be verified. Heel vreemd. Ik ga alvast saven, want hij gaat me er dadelijk weer uitkicken, omdat mijn licentie niet geverified kan worden. Dat moet toch eigenlijk niet kunnen, dat is toch vreemd dat je gewoon eigenlijk uit de game iedere keer wordt gekikt die je gekocht hebt. Wacht, ik ga eens heel even iets proberen. Hè. Can check the network status by selecting settings. Ja. Weet je wat ik denk? Ik denk dat het komt door een network issue. Ja? En dan moet je toch naar jouw set your primary, ja, je PlayStation als je primary, toch? Volgens mij heeft het daarmee ergens mee te maken. Ja, licentie herstellen heb ik gedaan, maar ik krijg weer diezelfde melding. En als ik de gebruiker een account, dus mijn PlayStation op primary wil zetten, zegt hij dat het niet kan omdat het netwerk eruit ligt. Ja, dat is toch fucked up? Hoe lang kun je er al niet in? Ik denk dat het een error is van PlayStation zelf, man. Als jij dat hebt en ik dat heb. Ik ben in ieder geval blij dat ik niet de enige ben. Of ja, ik vind het kut voor jou, man. Ik kreeg net echt stress. Ik dacht, what the fuck. Maar heb je de game digitaal gekocht of op disc?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
We moeten eigenlijk iets weten.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Workaround may work for a while. About 30 minutes later, your console will show the same error message again. Don't playing the game on your account's primary console, although you're accessing the game license to your account. How do you fix? Okay. Okay. The tip is set the console you're playing on as your account's primary console if that's possible. By activating the console as your account's primary console, your license will be cached and you won't get that message anymore.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier,
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Ah, kijk. Heel veel mensen hebben dit probleem. Dit is even een tip voor iedereen. Ik zit nu op Reddit. Reddit is de place to be met deze situaties. Ik ga nou even voor jullie oplezen. Het is 31 minuten geleden gepost. En er staat now unable to play due to unable to check with licensing. Ik ga dus even openen. I was playing the game and I saw something about the game closing in a couple of minutes with something with licensing, but I kinda wished I saved. Now I can't play since it can't verify the license. I can't fix that since the PlayStation servers are busy. Now I don't know what to do except wait. I know earlier I couldn't connect the Wizard fan club and maybe account bit. Was it an issue since I could do it later? Won't be doing it now. Anyone else have this issue? Seems to be a PSN issue. A lot of folk in same boat, sadly. Oké, we zijn niet de enige, bro.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
Niemand kan erin.
What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects.
PSN is suffering
more
from
about
success.
them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Oh my god.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
Thanks goodness, I thought I got
Most people
hacked.
are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Besef
We're
even,
fortunate to have someone like him nearby.
Sony, luister
Mr.
goed naar mij.
Ollivander is a genuine craftsman.
Mensen betalen
highly skilled
€84
wandmaker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
voor een game. En daarna krijg je zo'n ad. €84 stel je voor je werk bij de McDonald's, Jan Lenders, maakt niks uit. Je bent fucking vullen voor je leven omdat je Hogwarts zult kopen. Je gaat naar de winkel, je gaat naar Gimania of zo, ik weet niet. Ze zeggen, we hebben alleen digitale PlayStation 5 voor jou. Ja, is goed, want ik wil graag spelen, is goed. Ik koop digitale PlayStation met Hogwarts erin. En daarna zegt hij tegen jou, dit spel is niet van jou, vriend. Je hebt al betaald, maar het is niet voor jou, dus je wordt eruit gekikt. Jij weet niet wat is aan de hand, je raakt in paniek, je gaat huilen en shit. Maar dan ga je op Reddit en iedereen heeft hetzelfde.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ja, maar ik zie dat er heel veel mensen zijn die zeg maar ook doen account sharen, die dat probleem hebben. Maar ik doe geen account sharen. En jij ook niet. Maar ik zit nou op Reddit te researchen. Oké, gelukkig zijn we niet de enige. Maar kom op zeg maar. Je betaalt grof geld voor zo'n spel. Doe gewoon normaal. Dan vraag ik me af. Is dit een game waar je zeg maar constant connectie met de server moet hebben of zo? Dan zijn we een beetje genaaid toch? Kijk, spellen als Destiny of zoiets, dus MMO-games waar je constant serverconnectie moet hebben, oké, daar kies je voor. Maar dit is een singleplayer game, wat... Ik denk dat we snel confirmatie krijgen van Sony, maar besef, er zijn mensen die werken de hele dag en kunnen s'avonds alleen maar gamen. Kindje ligt in bed, mama slaapt. En jij wilt spelen en je krijgt zo'n klote pop-up in je ogen.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that.
En
The
ook nog
mending
bij deze
charm,
game.
Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me.
En luister, daar ben ik maar een whiner.
In no time.
Zeggen ze, ja, deze shit kan gebeuren. Ja, tuurlijk kan het gebeuren, maar jij koopt een game. Alles staat op jouw spel gedrukt. Je doet hem in je fucking PlayStation. Je gaat spelen. Je hebt €84 betaald en dan zeggen ze juist niet voor jou. Oké. Dat is hetzelfde als jij nou een huis koopt op hypotheekbasis en je gaat een dakkapel plaatsen. Zeggen, hey, heb jij gevraagd voor dat dit mag? Met mijn huis? Nee, hij is niet voor jou. Je hebt hem al gekocht. Hij is nog niet voor jou, vriend. Dit is nou.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to
Kijk, als het een
first-hand
spel van
experience.
€34 was,
These
oké.
tasks
Maar
should provide you with
€84.
just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task
Ik
right
word door
away,
5
Professor.
minuten eruit gekikt, hè. Besef, hè. Ik ga even saven. Ja. Ik wilde saven. Can't use this contact. Can't connect to the server. Wait a while and then try again. If you enable console. Oké, wacht eens even.